Hey guys, Jsnow with a WoW Warlords of Draenor beta video for you guys. So this is Kromog, a boss in the Black Foundry on looking for raid difficulty. So this video is going to be part discussion, part guide, because this is beta, so anything can change in this boss. But I did want to note that the dungeon journal, has been updated. Probably got updated a while ago, but it shows each ability and it's a lot more clearer and concise than last time. It's still not super useful, so to say, but it's definitely a lot better than what we have in MOP right now, because they actually list it for tanks, healers, and DPS, so you can actually quickly look at the dungeon journal and look for your role and then see what you want to do. So on to the boss, and this is the third and I think the last boss for this part of the LFR. So Kromog is a weird boss as he has two hands, and the hands are pretty much, while you're not killing the hands, they are the main mechanic of the fight. So this fight is all about positioning now. While this fight was a ton of fun to play, the only problem is this is a very griefer-friendly fight, as they have doors that lock everybody in, and it's very easy to pull them by accident. So, I'm just going to try to explain this from the DPS point of view, because the tanks, I think they do have to taunt off, but it seems like once we got 3 stacks, it didn't matter how many tanks we had alive. So right here, you pretty much just want to DPS them down. This is just the beginning phase, just to show you guys a normal run through of the fight, because it just repeats itself. So for the red runes, and you see those hands smacking together across the field, you do not want to stand in the red. So just don't stand in the red. So for the yellow runes, now this is the part that's very crucial. You need to stand in a rune to be protected. So if you look to the right of me right now, you can see 2 people were trying to fight for a rune. Do not do this, because what this basically does is the hand can only protect you one at a time. So if you have 2 people fighting over a rune, one guy's going to survive, one guy's going to get annihilated, and I think I have footage of that coming up pretty shortly. So what the hands do is they protect you from the slam attack, and they reduce your damage, but the hands themselves actually do damage over time to you, so you want to actually DPS down those hands as fast as possible once he does the slam ability. So once you see the boss slam his hands into the ground, you want to destroy it. You want to destroy whatever hands grabbing you and whatever hands are around the other players. Other abilities, those yellow things that are flying down the back, you want to not walk in them, pretty much. And he also has an ability called Slam. Now I didn't notice at the time, but Slam does less damage the further you are from him. So if you see him doing a slam attack, make sure to run. So right here is a great example of rune fail. So right here I'm going to walk right in the rune, get grabbed, but if I'm going to look upwards to see who actually failed at this. So you can see 3 people go up. Rest in peace, those 3 poor souls. So if you look closely at the raid finder, the raid UI, you can just see 3 people just died instantly. 2 or 3 people died. Now you can use any buffs that prevent you from falling and fall damage, so you can use those, but do not rely on those. You're better off just getting in the rune and surviving. So right here we're still DPSing down the boss. He does leave a little AoE area on the floor. I was trying to get footage of that, but it's really hard to see. And there goes the rippling smash, which is something you don't want to really stand in. Stone Breath is another ability, which the tanks should really face. The tank should face the boss away from the raid, but the Stone Breath was hitting pretty much everybody, but in LFR mode it didn't really seem to do much damage, but it's still not good for the healers, so to say. You know, you don't want your healers healing unnecessary damage that could be easily avoided. So here's a quick hand phase. So this is where it gets pretty funny, because people just start panicking like crazy because of the red hands. So you must also watch out for the red hands while destroying the other hands as a DPS. So right here I'm trying to be careful not to run between the hands. I mean, I just ran through it anyway, but that's not necessarily what you want to do, but you just don't want to stand in the middle. If you stand in the middle, you're dead. So right here, that was pretty funny. You know, people are just panicking in the hands because the boss does aim at certain random spots, so if you're stuck in a hand, you're taking damage from the hand plus the boss after the ground phase, or the rune phase, I should be calling it. So another quick example, just to stress this a lot, you really need to kill these hands after the slam, like, seriously. You don't want to do it too early. Like right there, I actually did it a little bit too early, so I took a couple extra 1,000 damage from the ground pound. Because while he does knock everybody up straight in the air, he does do damage on the ground, so you don't want to kill the hands too fast. So here's the perfect example of, oh crap. So this guy is stuck in a hand in the middle of the red rune, and bam. We're just lucky he didn't die, only because we had 3 stacks of determination. So that's pretty much the fight in a nutshell. So I thank you guys for watching this video. Subscribe for more WoW videos. As far as loot, I did not really get anything except for some things for the garrison, and we got an achievement for killing hands within a certain amount of time, which I guess is pretty cool. So overall, super fun fight. Not really LFR friendly due to the fact that the insta-kill mechanics, people will die to that probably until the end of the expansion going forward. So thanks for watching as always. See you guys next time.